We got off the bus. We're enjoying. They didn't say anything about getting off the bus. I could have been asleep. That was very strange. But we got a bunch of fun guys. We got a nice field here. Wow, look at that. And we're going this way. Who knows what's gonna happen next? Enjoying. Talk about this gate here. Yeah, bro. Selfie. I'm selfie. Okay. So these gates have some ancient origin, man. Thousands of years ago. Fuck. Her shirt says. That was awesome. Fuck off, I think. Thailand, China, Cambodia, hundreds of places, they do a similar thing. It's some ancient origin for temples and holy places that is all connected. So one guy traveled to India during the what fucking dynasty? God damn it! I think it was the Tang dynasty. Anyways, yes, Tang dynasty. Oh man, I forget when. It doesn't matter. All right, so a Chinese man traveled to India long ago. He traveled west. The emperor didn't want him to go. He went on an arduous journey, and he went to every province of India. Went to Nepal, learned about Buddhism, learned about all kinds of stuff, Hinduism. Which way do we go?
Why are we going this way?
There's this guy, Punjab guy. I know him. Oh, sorry. Follow the Punjabi man. All right. So he brought back all the knowledge. He brought back all the knowledge of India to China, and they copied a lot of it. Crazy act, go crazy with crazy. We're on the water now, I guess. Enjoying. These videos too long, but we gotta talk about something tonight. So we had to hop skip over on this river here into this little boat, and then they take your shoes.
Then you have to pay.
Oh yeah, you have to pay 400 rupees that they didn't tell you about beforehand for a wetsuit, which I didn't get any cash. I don't want any cash on me. This shit's paid for already. I got 20 rupees on me, man. I'm a poor man. So that's how it goes. All right, let's see what happens next. Balance. All right, we're leaving finally. Woo! Dio Borakuru, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what the name of this boat is. I'm gonna find out. How long did we wait? India is something. Wow, this is beautiful. I love boat riding. I'm a boatman, waterman. There we have it. We're entering the sea from the river from here. Palm tree lined place. Fucking amazing looking. Wow. We have received a snack. Looks like a tomato and mayonnaise sandwich.
What is it?
Don't throw the rubbish in the sea, please, especially the plastic. Indian people. All right. They were talking about this in Hindi. I have no idea what it is, but it looks cool. I think it was built in the 1800s. There's a huge Indian flag there. It's hard to see in the haze and smoke. Yeah, there's like a temple. I think they either said Jain temple or jail, it sounded like, but they weren't speaking English, so who knows. Here we go, baby! You're hanging out with a couple pirates here. This pirate, she's a Sicilian, half Sicilian, and a southern Italian Napoli, and half Japanese Guamanian pirate. Me, I'm an old English, Irish, Deutsch Deutschland, Österreich, and Polska. Dzień dobry, blok. We're on the seas of the Arabian Sea right now. And I see a big menacing ship out there. Might be a gunboat from the Indian government. I think it might be Navy. That's alright though. Pirates of the Caribbean. Just messing around, just messing around. Alright, so something goes down, we'll know. I wonder whether there was American pirates before. There must have been. Probably like in the 17 or 1800s. Somewhere in the world. North Africa. And they had a bunch of problems actually at the shores of Tripoli. They were capturing Americans and selling them to slavery in like the 17 and 1800s. So the early United States had to send in the Marines and fuck them up. That was pretty cool, man. The shores of Tripoli. That's in Tunisia, Libya, there's a bunch of different Tripolis. Algeria, something like that. That was like 1780, 1790, 1800, something really crazy. But a couple of those early American blokes were definitely pirates. But it doesn't matter if you're a pirate, an asshole, a prisoner, they'll send someone in and fuck you up. The government will. Woo-wee! Obrigado! A couple Portuguese we are. I see what's going on out there. Not Portuguese, just kidding, but there's a shipping dock over there. I see some cranes, and those boats are globalization trading ships coming and going from who knows where. Probably bringing oil here, or shipping oil, but probably a bunch of other stuff too. It's interesting. Imagine if that gets fucked up, the global shipping network. That would suck for the world. Don't fuck that up. You know who patrols the global oceans? Only one country. It makes shipping possible. Take a guess who. Imagine not having any food in your country. Something like that. Nah, I'm just talking shit. I don't know what that says, but I see how the gun on the front of it has radar. Pretty sure that's a military vessel. Peace in the Arabian Sea. Keeping the peace. Woo! Look at that area. We're trying to find dolphins, and I was just thinking about how we went to a place in Washington, Orcas Island, and we didn't see orcas. We went on a boat. Orcas are killer whales, but I did see a bunch of killer whales in Alaska one time. It was very amazing, and there was this college student who's an oceanographer that was really going crazy on the boat. You don't know how lucky we are. It was crazy. Anyway, so then I was thinking about how horrible it is for killer whales to be in like zoos, and like SeaWorld in America and China, they do it in a bunch of places because they're like animals that need to be free. All right, long story short, there's a place, SeaWorld in Vallejo, California. And it's like a really crazy neighborhood. Two of the best rappers of all time are from there, E40 and Mac Dre. It's a little city, tiny city. So one time we don't need to go into all the details, but I drove to Sacramento in the middle of the night, and I don't remember the details actually, it doesn't matter. I was driving back and I ran out of gas in Vallejo, driving back to wherever I was going, Sunnyvale or something, I don't know. And I got out of the car, it was like 2 or 3 a.m. And I was walking around, and there was all these hood people around, like crackheads and gangsters and normal people too. African American city for the most part. And people were lighting off fireworks, pow pow, it was the summer. A bunch of people were up, like partying, doing whatever at their houses. And I walked up the freeway overpass up into the city, and I was talking to some people, and I'm like, oh man, I ran out of gas, I need to get some gas, where's the gas station, blah blah blah. And this nice couple, they were like really young, like 20, black couple. They came up to me after I talked to a few other people that were a little paranoid and sketched out by me. Thought I was a cop probably. And they were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh man, I'm looking for gas. I ran out of gas in my car. What are you gonna do?" "I'm gonna walk over there and try to figure it out." And they said, "Wait." The guy said, "Stay right here. I'll be right back." And he took off. I stood there. I was all antsy, like always, looking around. I was near like the water too, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But he came back like 15 minutes later with a full gas can, and I filled up my gas and drove back to the South Bay. Really nice people out there in the world every now and then. That's a dangerous area, man. Lots of, people have guns and everything. People get murdered there a lot, and it's really sad, man, that shit happens. Nice people in the world. Baby, I'm popped by the Sailor Man. Partied hard last night. Popped up in the morning, 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and now I'm on a boat. It's all good. I love boat riding. This is what you're supposed to do, right? Shorts. That's what everyone likes nowadays. TikTok inspired everyone to be like that from China. No TikTok allowed in India after the Kashmir battle in 2020. I love all of you out there. Anyone who watches this, nothing but love. LUV. That's what I say when it's not real love. Real love is like LOVE. Showing love is LUV. Like, you're my bro. I give you love, man. You're my friend. You're my this. You're a girl that I love. That kind of thing. LUV. Stop. We're doing some fun activities. I'm not gonna be able to film that. That's okay. We're going on a banana boat. Like LeBron James, Chris Paul, and who else was doing that? Dwayne Wade in Miami. That was a long time ago. A little dating myself. Peace. Let's see what's going on here. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, wow. I wanted to film that. I'm talking to the guy. That's all right. Banana boat. California surfer, excellent swimmer, strong swimmer. I can swim all the way to that land over there. I'll make it, no problem. I've swam 1 kilometer, 5 kilometers in the sea, Mediterranean Sea, off the coast of Albania before. No problem. Don't worry, man. All right. And haven't been drinking, so that's good. I didn't get that on film, but banana boating is very fun and interesting here. Ah, my camera's so humid all the time, I can't see it. Oh. I'll tell the story, so you have to wait a little bit here. It's all right to do each activity. They said don't take risks. I told them I'm a California swimming man that can swim 5 kilometers like I did in Albania in the Mediterranean Sea one time. It was really far swim, it was really difficult, and something big brushed up against my foot while I was swimming, so I had a little panic attack in the middle of the ocean. I don't know what it was, but that's all right. I made it through that 5 kilometer swim in the Mediterranean Sea in Albania. All right, so then this year I was in Thailand, Koh Samui, and there was a little island off the beach that I wanted to swim to. So I went off and I swam to it. It was a short swim, maybe 500 meters. No, more. It was more than that. Maybe 1 kilometer swim. But when I approached the island, I was hitting coral. So the coral was super sharp, and also I'm an environmental guy. I don't want to kill coral and damage it. So I had to like really wade water, and it was cutting my arms and my legs, the coral, while I was approaching the island, but I still probably had like 100 meters or 200 meters to go to make it to the island. So my legs were getting all cut. That was a bad risk that I took. Actually, I was really struggling to get through that because I had to really tread water really lightly, and there was all these fish around me. It was super crazy. But I finally made it onto the island, and I had to walk through all these rocks. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I had to walk through all these rocks. Let these guys go first. All the Punjabs first. These guys are very eager to do all these things. So I had to walk through all these rocks, and I finally got to the interior of this dumb island. it was a bad risk, man. It was so stupid. And then I had to find a way to subvert the coral to go back to the main beach from the island, which I found a good way. But the tides were a little strong, and it was a bad risk. I was all by myself. No one was watching me or with me. I was totally alone. Hey! That's it. Yeah, bros, a bumper boat. This one's called. Nice. His boat is named Cheers. He eats betel nut mixed with tobacco, this Indian delicacy that they have. His boat's named Cheers. That's so awesome. Banana boat. I love Cheers, the original bar in Boston, and I love saying cheers. He probably drinks it every night. Cracking up laughing there. Sorry. So that was our first time ever on a bumper boat, which is funny. And she got scared like 3 times, like really scared. Ah! She was so mad. I know the sun. Oh man, you can fly off the boat, but you land in the water. But it's not. Oh, that was really funny. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. For the first time, I'm gonna tell another story. So there's this movie where this guy, American guy, is doing this in Turkey. He's doing it on the beach in Turkey. Wow, look at that. Oh. And his parachute disconnects and he lands, flies all the way across the hundreds of miles or something. I don't know, not that far. Maybe not hundreds of miles. Maybe like 10, 20 miles into Armenia and crash lands. And the Armenians think he's a spy because, you know, they're surrounded by Turkish and Azerbaijan enemies. And it's a super weird movie. It's a very bizarre movie. And a guy is actually really famous that's in it. It's super strange. Wow, that's really cool. Wow. Anyways, I watched it with my Armenian soldier friend in a village on the border of Turkey with his grandpa. We were drinking vodka, watching this bizarre movie. It was super weird. And there was like this rape scene at the end where like the Azeri soldier's gonna rape this woman. And my friend was laughing, which was very strange. Okay, that's a little bit of a PG-13 rated R story, but it involved this, which is funny. I gotta drop my thoughts down. Sit. I like water. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any cash. I didn't bring. No, that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Woo! Jet coming over. Nice. Ah, I didn't video it well. Too busy videoing it that I didn't take a clear look at what kind of jet that was. I'm not sure if it was a MiG or a American-made jet. But it went directly over our boat, a fighter jet. I think it might have been a Russian jet, a MiG. I'm I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll put the information later. I don't know if India makes their own fighter jets, but it went directly over our boat. That was super crazy. Right after I stopped parachuting. Oh man, fighter jets are fucking awesome. What a technology. Everyone needs to remember we live in the best time ever in history right now. This year. This moment. Best time ever. Look at this technology we all have. Everyone in India, they're FaceTiming their families on the phone. They're videoing themselves doing this. Everyone's all worried, man. Don't worry. Best time ever in history. Nah, fuck it, I'll say it. This is what I always say. Imagine living during World War II in the hot zones of Asia and Europe. 1932 to 1945. Imagine living in the way of the Mongol, Genghis Khan, Batu Khan, and Kublai Khan Empire in their expansion west in the 1200s. Imagine living through the Black Plague in the 1300s. Right now is a beautiful time to be alive. Best time in history. India has one French fighter jet made in France and one Sukhoi Russian fighter jet in the Air Force, which they're practicing right now with both, I think, pretty sure. The Sukhoi 22 made in Russia. Nice. At least it's better than a MiG. A MiG isn't that good. That one's a nice one. It's an interesting place behind us there. Eagle flying around. Right where the fighter jets are taking off. Oh man, if one went right now, that'd be perfect. Oh well. Nice area. Portuguese cross thing that they put is right there. They're mile markers that they did along the coast of Africa and India to mark their territory. There's one on the rock right there. Now it's Indian military base. Air Force or something, maybe something different. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a nice beach right there too. Ooh, nice. One, two. Reminding me of two places. Oh, there goes one. Reminds me of two places we've been recently. Last year, living in Armenia with the Ukraine war starting, and their problems with Turkey and Azerbaijan. They would fly around planes all the time, and they're really crappy planes. Actually, they don't even have good ones. One time, I was walking down the street in Gyumri, and one like zipped like right over my head, like maybe, I don't know, really, really low. It was super crazy. I was coming home from the gym. And then in Yerevan, the capital of our apartment, every single day they would be flying around circles around our apartment in the capital of Yerevan. All right, next other place was in Taiwan, Hualien. On the east coast of Taiwan, we lived. And every single day and night, they would fly around their F-22 Raptor jets in circles, practicing every day. So there was this really fun night market there where they had a bunch of food and games, and families would go, and it'd be super cool. And every night the planes would simulate an urban war attack over the night market, where they would zip down and do maneuvers, the Taiwanese fighters. It was so crazy. It was so loud. It drove me nuts. Every night. God. That's a lot of fuel, man, if you think about it. Wasting a lot of money. but you have to practice, I guess. Beautiful, wow. So, I'm not gonna be able to film this, but we're gonna try scuba diving for the first time in India, or I think, I don't know actually. We're going into the water. Look at all these boats. Lots of people are doing the same thing. Cool. Cool, there's pretty clear water over here by this island. I just saw orange jellyfish, which I hope I don't see another one when I'm in the water. And saw a bunch of fish actually, so I'm really excited to look down there.
It rained yesterday, you shouldn't go in. After it rained.
Don't worry too much more. Alright, what's up India? Dhanyavad. Fira Malenge. Scuba diving, we conquered one of our fears, kind of, not really a fear, more just like we heard some bad stories. Oh, I'm asking you a question right now. What are you doing? How'd you like that? How long did you make it?
Maybe 2 minutes.
I'm a little disappointed in myself. So I went down once, it was really cool, and then went up, and he pushed. Oh shit!
Also, there just wasn't much to see other than the fish they were feeding.
There's two species of fish, so they're really cool looking fish. The triangle one especially. And then on the second push, man, I went down maybe like 5 feet, 6 feet, and I just felt like I wasn't breathing right. I don't know. I like kind of panicked. Not really, but it was just like I just had to breathe deeply, like yoga, meditation, which I have a really hard time doing meditation. Almost impossible for me to do. I tried. But oh, where's that kid going? Anyways, I made about 3 minutes of the 5 they had. I need to try again. I want to do it like for legit, like real. Then I swam around. It was fun. All right, what'd you think about that?
Yeah, fun.
Could you breathe? What was your problem?
My ears hurt when they
Ears,
pushed me.
pressure in the ears. I actually free dived with the kid over there, probably deeper than I did with the. Oh, look at that! Perfect timing. Wait! We're getting this on camera.
Alcoholic, calm down. Just kidding. He's not.
Ah. Thank you, sir.
That would make me one too.
Wow, a beer hole in the boat. Perfect timing. Conquered one of my slightly fears. Right, hold this one. No more. Ooh, look at this food. We're getting boat food. Nice. It looks like some spicy curry chicken, maybe, and the rice and what are those called again? The bread? No.
No, that one's chapati.
Oh, chapati. Come on, I'm supposed to be a food guy. Look at this view that we got here. All right, man. Along this coast here, you got a lot of Portuguese ruins. At least I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are. From the 1500s. So the Portuguese fought hard for this chunk of land. And any British or French or Dutch, and especially the Turks, the Ottomans coming up, pulling up into Goa, they had cannons ready for them all along this coast here. And they held it for a long time. Pretty crazy history. Very strange that a tiny country like Portugal came all the way here. Why? I know why. For money, big money, baby. My phone's about to die. Kind of stopped filming. Got a couple beers. I was sitting right here. My legs about to drop me like a yogi. Talking to some interesting people. These guys from Hyderabad. Cool guys. Yeah. Bros. These bros too. They're fun guys. Lots of cool people on this. Different parts of India. I don't think non-Indian tourists ever do these tours, which is weird. Why not? They like to do things on their own. We like to be with the people. The people in the country. I like to be around the people of the country. In the country.